Trust funds include any item or evidence of value handed to the broker or the broker's employee while acting as an agent in a real estate transaction. Trust funds generally come in the form of cash or checks, but really, they can be any item that evidences value, such as precious metals or stocks and bonds. However, for our purposes here, we'll limit our conversation to what you're most likely going to encounter, just cash and checks. Funds received in the form of cash or checks are to be deposited into the broker's trust account, held undeposited as instructed, or endorsed and handed to others entitled to the funds. Trust funds received in the form of checks or cash may only be used for expenditures authorized and incurred for the benefit of the owners of the funds. Prior to the end of the third business day following the day the broker receives negotiable trust funds, the broker needs to deposit the funds with the person or escrow depository entitled to the funds, or in a trust account maintained by the broker in a bank or other state-recognized depository. When an agent of the broker accepts trust funds on behalf of the broker, the agent is to immediately deliver the funds to the broker unless directed by the broker to deliver the trust funds to the person or the escrow entitled to the funds, or deposit the trust funds into the broker's trust account. A subaccount ledger is an accounting document or file used to identify the owner of the trust funds and the amount held for the owner. Through the use of a subaccount ledger, the broker knows of the identity of the owner of the funds at all times. Further, the broker is required to regularly account to the owner on the status, expenditures, and location of the negotiable trust funds, called an owner's statement. A broker's use of trust funds for any reason other than those expressly authorized by the owner of the funds constitutes a conversion of the client's funds to the broker's own use. For example, a broker cannot deposit rent and security deposits into a general account that the broker maintains for personal or business use. A related term that you should be familiar with is commingling. Trust funds are illegally commingled when a broker deposits the funds into an account other than a dedicated trust fund account. Think of commingling as mixing different types of funds together. Conversion occurs when these mixed funds are spent on the broker's personal use.